Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Call halayim la. Yahweh bahashim Yahushai bahashim kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone and teaching with well. Peace and salutations be to hopeful elect. And brother Tazam Gabar with me, I have
Brother Yakal.
We're coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. And brother Yakal is from Prophets in Babylon camp, Sarasota. We're going to be getting in on this lesson today, going into the riots concerning Tyre Nichols, which there were jakes that they used jakes to kill this so-called black man. Well, usually you got Edomites doing it, because this nigga can't hide his evil and his evil intentions and his hatred towards, Jake. But this time he used Jake himself to kill another Jake, and Brother Yakal was saying it's a psyop, psychological operation, man, because this devil is plotting on the minds of you simple people, man, I got a precept. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err. And when a Jake gets in a policeman job, that's a leadership position. We already know how you become a policeman. You're already up in the ranks as concerning, the power pyramid. The policemen are a step over the debt slaves, man. But it says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err. And I know they gave, we know that they, through the Spirit, they gave him, the command to put this Jake down, beat this Jake down the way he was. The cameras was there. All the cameras were there, man, because they wanted to use this to incite riots. Like before, when you had the George Floyd situation, you had Esau, they had spies out there on the riots, and they were inciting the riots. They were telling people to break into the stores and such things as those. Esau's always got his hands in something, man. And they that are led of them are destroyed. All right, so Jake was got this simple situation where Jake was just following orders from the so-called white man, which this nigga really the devil, the red man, and that was displayed in front of all of our people, but that's not something that our people need to see in order to become stronger. That's something that's actually destroying our people even more, man, tearing them apart, making them hate each other even more, man. I got second Ezra's. Unless you got it.
Well, I got a precept right quick one in Deuteronomy. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 54. It says, so the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children which he shall leave. All right, so, hey, this is, it ultimately goes back to the curses of Jake hating one another. You know what I'm saying? Jake hating one another, and Jake abusing the power that the devil gave them. Because, when you're a police officer, you have power to a certain degree. You're technically above the law. You know what I'm saying? So, these Jakes, which I believe, once again, it's a psyop, you know what I'm saying? Because you have the body cam footage. You have the body cameras on. Okay, if you had a body camera on, you'll be kind of cautious of what you're doing because you're being recorded. Yeah. So, that was like a hit. You know what I'm saying? That was like a hit, man. So they can rile the spirits up in the earth. Because Esau has his agendas. Like the whole thing with the George Floyd situation, that was a psyop too. You know what I'm saying? To get Jake all riled up. And all it takes is one nigga, man. All it takes is like Esau can send out a group of like 15 men to start rioting and protesting, right? And then, Jake is a follower naturally. So 30 other niggas gonna come do what they doing, and then they gonna start recording, and people just gonna start joining.
Yeah.
So it's nothing for Esau Edom to to start a protest. You know what I'm saying? Amongst our people.
Yeah, man. This is the devil.
Yeah.
Job 9:24 tells you the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So a lot of things you see going on is because this devil has his hand in it, man.
Yep. He have his hand in all wickedness.
That's right. It's the book of second Ezra's, and now they got something to say now because, you be going out there going in on these Edomites, how they killing Jake all the day long, man. Right. Now they got a defense mechanism. Well, what about Tyre Nichols? Your own people killed him.
Right.
And it just breeds confusion, and Esau just trying to get his hands cleaned off, man. Which ain't gonna happen. Second Ezra 15-16 says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So hey, man, even now, you see it already. Riots are cooking up, but this devil's inciting the riots. It's gonna get to a point where the riots are going to be uncontrollable, man.
Right,
This devil's
right.
gonna lose control of them because these people are gonna be upset. They're gonna start attacking the governments. The president, all the world leaders. That they got over here in U.S. They're gonna go for it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because the scripture tells you here that's a prophecy. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power," man. Scripture talks about how through thy sorceries the nations were mad, man. So the nations are going to turn against Esau, Edom. These different countries are going to turn against Esau, Edom. And we're going to know that in that day the wicked is going to be revealed, man.
Right. So, Esau, Edom is he's setting the stage, man. This is the world stage. You really can't believe too much things that you see on TV. All right, because like I said, everything is a psychological operation. Esau got it like that, bro. It's nothing for him to create a terrorist in Hollywood.
Yep.
You ever seen Iron Man 3?
Yep.
So, they had the whole world thinking this nigga was a terrorist. The whole time he was just an actor with a green screen. But the one who was behind it was who? Esau Edom.
That's right.
The real terrorist. But he put the picture out there for the actor to be a terrorist. So all these things, man, you really can't go for it. These niggas be actors, bro. That guy Tyre Nichols can be an actor the whole time.
Right.
George Floyd,
he probably ain't even died for real.
Right. George Floyd was an actor.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, this nigga was also a porn star.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the grand stage, man. Esau has his witchcraft out there that he's broadcasting to you people on the television, right? Broadcasting, casting what? Casting spells.
Yeah, it was spray board. I just seen a post before we actually did this lesson. Somebody spray painted on the wall when he called for his mama. All mothers responded or something like that, man. Which is pretty much the guy Tyre Nichols was calling for his mom while he was on the floor, and that's something that was spray painted on the wall to incite rage and anger for what they done to the man in the minds of other people that come by and see it, man. But now the post has been made viral on social media, and the things that are getting out. This devil Esau wants something to get out, he gonna let it get out. But if he didn't want that to be out, he would have hid that. If he wanted to cover up his tracks, he could have easily hidden that. But Esau released that video. They released the body cam footage. They released the footage that was on the light pole. These devils are clearly they're in power, man.
Trying to rile up the spirits.
Right. Who else do you think are releasing these videos and getting these videos on record and putting it out to the public, and they're just fucking blowing up and the whole world knows about it? Who else could be doing such a thing?
Esau. And these devils have a motto right here. It's called order ob chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes on, and it means in the Latin, out of chaos comes order. So Esau's trying to establish order out of chaos. And in 2023, man, this got to be, Lord willing, bro. Lord willing, this is the year, because hopeful year of all prophecy coming to pass. 23 opened up with a bang. You got Germany about to go to war with Russia, You got the U.S. talking about 700,000 jobs are going to be lost in the next 4 months, which is going to lead to recession. All right, recession means that, hey, you think prices are high now? You think eggs are high? Wait till they're, it's really not a lot of supply. Eggs going to be like $300. You know what I'm saying? Bread going to be like $100. A pack of meat is going to be like $1,000, which is going to lead to what? It's going to lead to uproars of the people, right? Out of looting. What did Donald Trump say? When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Who was the first one looting? Jake.
That's right.
So, this is the world stage, and Esau has all these things set up to trap you niggas, man.
Yeah.
What you protesting for? You supposed to be crying and sighing to Yahweh Shem Shai, but you choose to protest to your oppressors, like he gonna execute judgment upon himself. That's like your parents telling you to whoop yourself. You're not gonna hit yourself too hard. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has to punish the devil himself.
Right.
Because he's not going to execute judgment for you.
Exactly.
You know?
You got to cry upon the higher power.
Right.
Because there's Esau that's above us, and then you got the Lord, help us, Shemiel Shiloh's above him. You know, so that's the only one who can really give this nigga judgment.
Right.
And he gonna give him judgment through the other nations. You know? It's not like you can call Russia and say, "Hey, this nigga did this, man, help." You know? It's the Lord you got to cry upon too, man. To ask him to hasten the days because this nigga's judgment is coming up.
Yes, it is.
It's Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. So whatever Jake see on social media or on TV, they straightforward believe it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they got with the damn C9, man. The Jabberwocky. They just see it on TV, they see it on your phone screens. Everybody's seeing it. They just gonna believe it just like that. You know, you going to work and Jake be talking about the next big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you heard about what they did to Tyree? You know?
Right. You made a beautiful point earlier. Jake just wants something to do, man. Like, them niggas ain't really care about George Floyd getting killed. They just wanted the reason to be niggas. You know, at that time, you know, the lockdown, restrictions was out, so they seen everybody else being niggas. They like, shit, we gonna be niggas too. Yeah. And then Jake wasn't even, it's not like Jake was out here executing judgment on Esau. Jake was breaking into Foot Locker stealing the new Jordans, man. So, you know, Jake mind is completely gone. Jake just wants something to do.
Yeah, well, scripture say, follow not after a multitude to do evil.
To do evil, right.
And if Jake see the multitude doing it, they just gonna line up and add unto the multitude, man.
Right, I got a precept. This is Proverbs 22 and verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. But the simple pass on and are punished. And our people are simple. Simple-minded individuals, man. All right, simple-minded individuals. They can't see the plot that Esau is setting up. You know what I'm saying? Setting you niggas up, bro. All right, setting you niggas up. And it's going to be a lot of more. It's going to be a lot more of these type of things. Yep. Because it's like the Esau uses this to rouse Jake up. Scripture say Judah's a lion's whelp. Who shall rouse him up? It may be some shit, man, that Esau does. And that's going to really push Jake over that limit. He going to wake up that young lion in Jake.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be race wars out here.
That's right. Appreciate it. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, and verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small. You know, so whether Esau made a great matter out of it or a small matter out of it, don't be ignorant of what he's doing. You know, don't just look at it and take it for face value. You got to actually study this devil, man. You know, if you got these scriptures, you in the scriptures constantly, you know, you wouldn't be getting deceived by every trap he throws out, man. The scriptures say, let me grab it.
2 Corinthians.
No. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 17. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. All right, so if you're using these scriptures, you know, studying up, then the traps will be in vain. The traps Esau trying to get you will be in vain because you would have seen it coming, man. You know?
The scripture said there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Yep.
Hey, but this devil, you know, see, what people think is witchcraft is, you know, a woman with a big nose, a hat, with a magical wand, you know, casting spells. No, man, there's different forms of witchcraft.
Yeah.
You see? Like what? The media, that's witchcraft.
Programming.
Because the word media goes back to the goddess media, which is what? The goddess of illusion. Mm-hmm. So this nigga can, you know, bamboozle you and brainwash you and put witchcraft on you through your cell phone, through your TV. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how much this devil's deception has grown to where you can't pick a lie from the truth.
The scriptures say the night is made light to them and the light is like darkness to them. You know, because they're blind, man. They can't discern between good and bad, good and evil. You know, now they take the things that are evil and put them as good, and the things that are actually good and righteous and natural and put them as evil. You know, and this is what Esau has done over time because this man is, he's the destroyer that's destroying the earth, man. You know, but you got anything else?
Nah, I just gotta get this precept right quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. And it says, "Let Satan should get in the advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right, so, you know, you can't be ignorant of Satan's devices, man, because Esau, you know, he has a plot.
Yeah.
He has a plot, man, you know. For you new brothers and sisters out there, man, don't be out there protesting, man, for the most part. Mm-hmm. If it was true, if Tyre Nichols did die, the Lord killed that nigga. Because if he was in them scriptures, he would have agreed with his adversary quickly and went home that night.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was real. You know how Jake is. Jake probably talking shit. You know?
Yeah.
But if it's not, it could be a psychological operation. Mm-hmm. With either way it goes, man, we understand that this is all the doing of Yahweh Shemel Shai in the day.
All things work for good together to them according to that love Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Time.
That's all you have?
Yep.
All right, well, we truly hope this lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Akwath, to listen in truth and sincerity. So next time, we want to give all glory, honor, praises unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Shalom.